I'm back. That was unexpected. Well, I realized what's going to happen, like, in the last seconds. As soon as I clicked the project button and I heard my fans inside the PC, inside the tower, I realized it's going to crash. And this is something that happens when the software starts to hog down on the CPU power, and yeah, it causes the stream software to stop streaming. I was talking about this before in context of me not being able and not being willing to do streams while I'm doing stuff in while I'm rendering and creating models, illustrations with the models in 3ds Max, mostly because 3ds Max and rendering and stuff like that is relatively CPU demanding. Not relatively, it is. It's just CPU demanding, and this would happen like all the time. So it just doesn't make any sense. And so, yeah. So if I realize that there are more meshes that need to be reprojected, I won't do it. I'll do it offline. The tongue is reprojected. This is the new tongue, and this is the tongue that we picked the details from. So I need to quickly hold on. I need to quickly create a UV islands for the tongue, and just see what we've got. I'm not sure this is going to work. It's chopped down a little bit too much, so let me just see what to do here. Sloppy selecting. Alright, so I'm going to polygroup this bit here, and let's try and press unwrap again, see what we have. Come on, work on clone. Basically I have to press work on clone because we're not able to flatten a mesh that has subdivision levels, so we need to work on clone in order to remove all these subdivision levels, so we can flatten our model and see what the UV islands look like. And this is a lot better, I think. Yep. Could get a little bit more out of right, I see a stray polygon here. I'm hoping it's not relevant, it's not from a super visible position. As long as it's hidden, it's good. Alright, Alright, so I increased the tongue UV island, if you've noticed that. Alright, so this is not good, and I'm not sure where does this bit of mesh come from. I thought it was just one polygon, but as it turns out, it's more than one polygon. Where is it now? There it is. I don't like this. Let's unflatten and let's see what the heck is this. Oh boy. Alright. There's the culprit. It's inside. Oh, what to do, what to do. Damn. Alright, let's try this. Hopefully ZBrush won't crash my streaming software again. Excuse me for the raspy voice. Let me drink a little bit of water. Alright, better. Alright, so let's try and delete lower. Let's try and remove this stray piece of mesh. Look at this. Oh, you done it. And you're going outside, but so I'm going to delete hidden. I'm going to try and reconstruct subdivision levels to to those 1000 polygons. Obviously it's going to be less because we removed this bullshit here. Delete hidden. That's good. Reconstruct subdivision. Please tell it's possible. Reconstructing, that's a good sign. Let's just pray it won't crash the streaming software. Alright, full reconstruction done. Reconstruct again. This one should be a little bit easier on the CPU. What I've realized that the last two are the most like hardest on the CPU. I begin to see polygons. This is good. Alright, so we have about 8 subdivision levels, I think, for this subtool, so this leaves us with 3 or 4 more. Yeah, 3 more. reconstructions. Oh man. It's not crashing, it's good. Probably won't crash, it's probably not as demanding as projection. Add. Actually, I think I know that there are some ads, but because there's option to like sort of pay monthly fee, and then I can, you know, disable ads. I'm not sure how often does these ads like come on. So we're reconstructing the tongue mesh. Waiting for ZBrush to finish the process. And then we need to redo the UVV unwrapping of the tongue mesh, and all we're left with is the head mesh. Come on, ZBrush. Come on. There it goes. Oh, there's one more subdivision that we need to do. Come on, please. Well, ZBrush tries to reconstruct the mesh. I'm going to show you the results from my venture in a Google Dream machine, or whatever it's called. So this is a Tyrannosaurus. Dreamy picture. pretty freaky. I think there's one more version. Let me. Yeah, there's the other version. This one has like small dogs or chimpanzee or something like that. Crazy stuff. Oh, it's still doing the reconstructing. Oh, come on, come on. It's gonna happen pretty soon. The last one is the most demanding reconstruction level. But for some reason it doesn't affect the stream software, which is good. So I'm going to show you some of my work. Basically I posted something related to a Facebook page a little while ago. This is Argentinosaurus. It's a Titanosaurus, and I was hired by a Spanish scientific magazine to create a Titanosaur for their magazine cover, and so these are some like iterations that I suggested to them, you know, the way we can do it, the way it can be done. These are very rough, obviously. So I was playing with the version of like sort of interaction of dinosaurs with their logo for the magazine, the tail coming through the Q and the head, you know, sort of popping out between U and O. This one also has something like that. This is something that they went with, something pretty close to the original, the two what they chose. So this was this one's from behind. I guess nobody likes dinosaur heinies. This one, and this. This is their sort of suggestion, rough iteration on their end. This is a model. Titanosaurus. It's pretty detailed. I used a base mesh with some details from Alamosaurus that I created for Mike Kelly's book, and I changed some of the details, and I changed the color and proportions and whatnot to make it to match a Argentinosaurus look a little bit more. This is a clay render. It's a low-res photo, so the details are not so. It's a little bit difficult to see them, but it's detailed, very detailed work. Alright, so this is Therizinosaurus skeleton. Not sure what that does, what it's doing here. I created this little fella as well. It's a what is it? Forgot the name of this little fella. Oh, it seems the ZBrush has done its work. Yeah, I'm not sure what I forgot the name of this little fella that I made. Squidlosaurus, or I'm talking out of my butt. Alright. It's Manidens. Manidens condorensis. Condorenis. I'm not sure. There are a couple names here, files. So it's Manidens. Alright. Oh, hey, Darksign, haven't seen you. Yeah, I agree. The last one does look the best. Alright, so I'm not sure what happens now. Why is ZBrush sort of misbehaving? Come on, ZBrush, we need you, buddy. Need to wait for the program to respond. I think he probably saved the project or something, so I need to wait a little bit more for that to finish. This was not a good ZBrush day. There it is. Oh boy. You caused me a lot of trouble. Come on, please. I think I have some sort of bottleneck with the memory right now because of ZBrush and stuff, and it'll take a little while more to clean itself up. I'll definitely I'll definitely need to upgrade my RAM and my disk into SSD drive, solid state drive. Oh, come on. Come on. Alright, so this is a little bit annoying. I haven't rage quitted ZBrush in a while. I'm hoping I won't. Yeah. Luckily, this isn't something that happens every day for me, but I'm not sure. I just ended up with series of series of unfortunate events or something like that. This is complete. No word. Oh, come on, man. Please. Alright. We're done with the acting up. Or we're just beginning. Yeah, I think I'll have to restart ZBrush. The scratch disk is probably filled, and I'll need to empty the trash. And let me just try and save before doing anything crazy. So the past 20 minutes or so were very productive. Alright. Yeah, it's pretty choppy. Look at it. Yeah, I need to restart. Let's just quickly alright, ZBrush memory. Apparently, the scratch disk is clean. Not sure how that's possible. This devilish tongue caused us a lot of hurt. Okay. Alright, unflatten, copy UVs, paste the UVs, and we should be through with this. Alright, so I'm going to texture and UV map. Alright, so for the tongue, I think 2000 2K poly texture is more than enough. Alright. That was fast. Clone texture. Let's go to the texture and flip vertical and export textures. Need to switch to thief, tongue, tongue color. Alright, let's drop to subdivision level 1 and let's create an not create an export, just create displacement. There is a multi-map exporter in ZBrush. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, because sometimes, as you've seen in this example here, with the tongue, that we had that stray piece of polygons inside the tongue and I had to remove it. And had I been using sort of, the more you rely on automated processes, the better and bigger chance is that you're going to have some issues, you know, later, sort of further down the line. So for that reason, I'm sorry, I sometimes do it manually. Tongue D, and let's export normal map. Tongue N for normal map, and we're left with, alright, so I'm going to remove these textures real quickly. Come on, don't do this to me. Wait, did I remove the textures for the foot? Yes. The forelimb? Yes. So we're left with the head. So the head has a little bit too much polygons, but we'll leave it at that. Now I need to divide the mesh into appropriate polygroups so we can do this final UV islands. Alright, so the symmetry should be on for this one. Oh crap, I didn't want it that. Alright, so the mandible is prepped almost. Actually, the cheek goes away. So let's do the maxillae. Oh shish, shish, shush, shush, shish. No, 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 no. Alright. Okay, we need to delete this. I mean, hide, not delete, just hide. Alright, so this is good enough, and we can do auto groups. And now I should separate mandible from maxillae. What the heck? I'm not sure why ZBrush does these random loops sometimes when I'm selecting a entire polygroup. Alright, so this is good. The next stop is the eye. Eyes. This is it. Auto groups. Autobots. And let's just quickly separate the head from the neck. Actually, I'll have to separate the jaw from the maxillae as well. There it is. So we've prepped our body for UVs. Let me press work and clone immediately, unwrap, and let me see what ZBrush does by itself. Yeah. So the palette can basically stay the same size. Sorry. This is the eye mesh. Eye mesh number 2. This is a skull. So the neck can be a little bit smaller because the neck is the least visible. So we can do this with the neck. Our skull should be a little bit bigger, and the jawline as well, jaw, mandible. Alright, so I think this is good. That's it. We're going to take a maximum number of pixels for the head details. Creating texture from HD polypaint. This is where you have your notification that it actually uses HD information for creating, if there is HD, of course. Clone texture, texture, flip vertical, export, head, C, or color. Let's go down to a subdivision level number 1. And let's create displacement map. Created it. Clone displacement, and again flip vertical, export, head D, save, and the last one, create a normal map. Let's just quickly remove all these textures before we save our model once again. I was planning on doing I wanted to create displacement cavity maps as well, that I'm using for reflections and reflection settings in 3ds Max, and some specular settings and stuff like that. And since the tongue decided to take away at least half an hour of time, I'm going to wrap this session up, and I'll probably do that offline, so that I can begin Dinosaurs color work tomorrow. Thanks for keeping company, guys, and look forward to new streams. Until then, be safe, and hope to see you around again. Cheers, and have a good rest of the day and even better night. Bye bye.